Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Before continuing, please review the legal disclaimer provided in the comment section of this video and make sure to see the video till the end to get a full understanding of how it all works. On this channel, we share practical guidance on visa processes, immigration pathways, investment and citizenship options, and related topics to help you make informed decisions. If you are unsure about your visa options or planning your next step, consider subscribing and enabling notifications so you stay updated with the latest developments. Now imagine this. Your child is about to travel to Australia for education, a completely new country, a completely different environment, different schools, different systems, different culture, different responsibilities. And suddenly, one major question appears. Who will take care of the student? Who will provide emotional support? Who will help manage accommodation, welfare, safety, and day-to-day supervision? And this is exactly where the Australian Student Guardian Visa Subclass 590 becomes extremely important. Because for many international families, this visa becomes the bridge between education and peace of mind. But here is the problem. Most people misunderstand how this visa actually works. Some believe it is simply a parent visa. Others think it automatically allows full work rights. Some applicants assume financial evidence is easy, and many families only realize their mistakes after delays, refusals, or immigration complications begin. So, in this complete global masterclass, we are going to simplify everything, not from the perspective of one nationality, not from one country, but from a full worldwide understanding of how the Australian Student Guardian Visa Subclass 590 actually works in 2026. In this video, you will learn who qualifies for the Student Guardian Visa, who can sponsor or accompany the student, what financial evidence is expected, what documents are required, how health insurance works, what visa conditions apply, how processing works, the biggest mistakes families make, and what immigration officers actually look for during assessment stay until the end, because there is one major misunderstanding involving financial planning, welfare arrangements, and visa conditions that causes huge problems for many families every year. Let's begin. First, let's understand what the Student Guardian Visa Subclass 590 actually is. This visa is generally designed for parents, legal guardians, or eligible relatives who need to accompany and support an international student studying in Australia. The main purpose of the visa is welfare and care, not employment, not migration, not long-term settlement planning. Its primary objective is supporting the student during their education journey. And this becomes especially important for younger international students. Now, here is something very important. Australian immigration authorities place enormous emphasis on student welfare, especially for younger students arriving from overseas. Immigration officers want to ensure the student has stable accommodation, proper emotional support, suitable supervision, safe living arrangements, and realistic care arrangements. This is one of the core foundations of the Student Guardian Visa. Now let's discuss eligibility. Who can apply? Generally speaking, the visa is commonly used by parents, legal guardians, or eligible relatives who need to provide direct support to the student in Australia. But here is the key thing many families misunderstand. Not every family member automatically qualifies. Eligibility depends on relationship, circumstances, and welfare requirements connected to the student. Now let's discuss the student side of the process. Usually, the student must already hold or be applying for an eligible Australian student visa. The Guardian application is linked heavily to the student's education and welfare arrangements. This means immigration officers assess both situations together. Now let's discuss one of the most important concepts in the entire process: genuine temporary intentions. immigration authorities want to understand whether the guardian genuinely intends to provide care and support during the student's stay. This is extremely important. The visa is not designed to bypass other migration pathways. Its purpose must remain genuine welfare support. Now let's discuss financial requirements. This is where many applications succeed or fail. Australia expects guardians to demonstrate adequate financial capacity. And this is not only about proving money exists. Immigration officers want to understand whether the arrangements are realistic and sustainable. You may need to demonstrate ability to cover living expenses, accommodation, daily costs, travel expenses, student welfare costs, and general financial stability during the stay. Now let's discuss financial evidence. This may include bank statements, employment income evidence, business records, tax documents, sponsor evidence savings history, or other verifiable financial documents. But here is something extremely important. Large unexplained deposits can create suspicion. Immigration officers prefer stable and consistent financial history. Consistency creates credibility. Now let's discuss supporting documents. This is one of the biggest preparation areas for student guardian applications. Common documents can include passports, relationship evidence, birth certificates, student enrollment documents, confirmation of education arrangements, accommodation planning, financial evidence, health insurance documents, personal statements, and welfare explanations. Now let's discuss relationship evidence. This is critical. Immigration authorities must clearly understand the connection between the guardian and the student. Any inconsistencies or unclear documentation can create delays or further questioning. Now let's discuss accommodation planning. This is a massive factor many applicants underestimate. Immigration officers want to know: where will the student live? Where will the guardian live? Are the arrangements suitable? Are they realistic? Are they financially sustainable? Do they support proper welfare conditions? Weak accommodation planning is one of the most common problems in these applications. Now let's discuss health insurance. This is extremely important. Guardians are generally expected to maintain appropriate health insurance arrangements during their stay in Australia. Australia has expensive healthcare systems for non-residents. Without proper coverage, medical costs can become financially devastating. Now let's discuss health examinations. Some applicants may be required to complete medical examinations depending on their circumstances, country history, intended stay duration, or health declarations. This surprises many applicants. They assume guardian visas are simple family approvals, but Australia still applies structured immigration assessment standards. Now let's discuss character requirements. Police clearances and background checks may apply. Applicants with serious criminal history, immigration violations, false declarations, or previous visa issues may face additional scrutiny. And here is the biggest mistake people make. They think hiding information improves approval chances. Wrong. False information can create far more serious immigration consequences than honest disclosure. Now let's discuss one major misunderstanding. Can student guardian visa holders work in Australia? This is where many families become confused. The visa is not primarily designed for employment. Its main purpose remains supporting the student. Work limitations may apply, and immigration officers expect the guardian's main focus to remain student welfare and care responsibilities. Now let's discuss another common question. Can guardians study in Australia? Limited study rights may sometimes exist under certain conditions, but long-term education generally requires appropriate student visa arrangements. Now let's discuss the application process step by step. Step 1 is preparing documentation carefully. This includes identity documents, relationship evidence, financial documents, accommodation plans, health insurance, and student-related evidence. Step 2 is creating and completing the online visa application. Applicants submit personal information, declarations, and supporting documents electronically. Step 3 involves payment of visa fees and formal lodgement. Step 4 may include biometrics collection depending on nationality and location. Step 5 may involve medical examinations and police clearances. And Step 6 involves responding to any immigration requests for further information. Now let's discuss processing times. This is one area many applicants misunderstand. Some applications move smoothly, others take much longer. Processing times can vary depending on application quality, document completeness, background checks, health assessments, country-specific processing factors, and overall immigration volumes. Now here's the key insight. Strong preparation often creates faster outcomes. Weak applications usually create delays. Now let's discuss one of the biggest reasons student guardian visas face problems. Weak financial evidence. Immigration officers want realistic proof that the guardian can genuinely support themselves and the student. Not exaggerated paperwork. Not borrowed money temporarily moved into accounts, but real financial capacity. Now let's discuss another major refusal risk. Unclear welfare arrangements. If immigration officers cannot clearly understand how the student will be supported, supervised, and accommodated, concerns immediately increase. Remember this: the core purpose of the visa is student welfare. Everything revolves around that principle. Now let's discuss visa compliance after arrival. This is extremely important. Guardians must continue following visa conditions carefully after entering Australia. If major circumstances change, immigration authorities may need to be informed. For example, changes in student arrangements, accommodation changes, relationship changes, or significant welfare changes. Now let's discuss one major psychological mistake families make. They assume because the visa relates to family support, immigration standards are relaxed. Wrong. Australia has one of the most structured immigration systems in the world. Even genuine family-based applications are assessed carefully and systematically. Now let's discuss what successful applications usually have in common: clear documentation, strong relationship evidence, stable finances, realistic accommodation plans, honest explanations, and genuine welfare intentions. That combination creates confidence for immigration officers. Now let's answer some common questions. Can both parents apply together? Sometimes circumstances may vary depending on immigration assessment and student arrangements. Can the guardian bring additional family members? This depends on immigration rules and specific circumstances. Can the guardian work full-time? Generally, no. The visa is not primarily intended for employment purposes. Can previous visa refusals affect assessment? Absolutely. Can criminal records affect approval? Yes, depending on seriousness and immigration evaluation. Can weak financial evidence cause refusal? Definitely. Now let's discuss one final major truth. For many international families, the Student Guardian Visa Subclass 590 provides something far more important than immigration approval. It provides peace of mind. Knowing that a younger student studying overseas has proper care, emotional support, stable accommodation, and family supervision during one of the most important stages of life. But successful outcomes come from preparation, not assumptions, not rushed applications, and not incomplete documentation. Because one honest and well-prepared application is far more powerful than a thick folder full of random paperwork, and you have come to the right place to get all your visa applications sorted in a hassle-free and professional manner. We can help you to get the entire process done correctly and make your dream trip to any destination in the world easier than you think. Make sure to get in touch with us on our WhatsApp mobile number +64 221 786 07. No matter which part of the world you are in, and do subscribe, like, and share this video with anyone who you think may find it helpful, and stay tuned for many more interesting updates. Thank you for watching and have a safe journey.